Hello, my dear viewers, welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Taurus and it's for the month of July, a little bit over 2026. My dear Taurus, this reading is about every area of your life. It's a general reading, all about different areas of your life. Everything you need to know. And what I'd like to say is I'd like to welcome each and every one of you here. Thank you all for being here. I haven't been feeling the best. I do have a cold on because it's been very cold here. And that's why maybe the videos are not getting all together, like happening as much as I'd like to, because due to this cold. But then I'm back again and trying my best. So if my voice is a bit harsh, don't hold it against me. Forgive me, and let's move forward with this reading without further ado. Now, I'd like to get two messages to see important factors for every Taurus. And I'll be cutting twice, so bear with me. I'll just put the volume down from this part here. Did I say this was a general reading for July? That was the most important factor. July, a little bit over 2026. So let's have a look. Yes, I've been referring to this like July reading, but it wasn't done. I was saying to go to June to explore things when I was doing your money reading. So now you'll have this July reading. Starting with the first and the most important message for every Taurus. Welcome to the channel, my dear Taurus, and I convey my best wishes to each and every one of you. Generosity from the heavens, the maple spirit. This is generosity beyond your expectations. I feel like a lot of changes are going to take place in regard to family and partnerships. I feel like the heavens are going to be very generous with you, and they are going to give you tremendously. That is beautiful. In the areas of partnership and in the areas of family. Let's have a look at the next one for every Taurus. Wow, someone, something, or someone is leaving your life. This could be the ending of a situation. In many cases, the unicorn, according to ancient wisdom, is the death card, which shows the ending, passing of someone. One more challenge and it's over. And in many cases, this is, of course, transformation. The death card is about transformations, changes. Something mysteriously is going to take place. Something spiritually is going to take place. And there'll be new beginnings after this ending. So very interesting. Okay, let's take on another two messages from another deck about situations or something that's been on your mind for the longest time and you keep questioning and wondering about it. Let's have a look at two answers for every Taurus. And we've got no. Unfortunately, the answer is no to this thing. Let's see, maybe they'll give us a reason or guidance as to why it's a negative answer. The truth for Taurus. Oh, it says you need to improve health. Improving health is going to be more important than this thing that's on your mind. Maybe you're thinking about something so much, but in reality, you should be thinking about improving your health. That's what it looks like to me. The health and the improvement of your health is more important. So if you're thinking of doing a job that might take a lot out of your health, they're saying, no, your health is more important. That's what I'm feeling. But of course, your perspective will make a big difference. Your feedback will help us understand further. Let's have a look at the tea leaves for every Taurus. Okay, we got the hat. That means you are playing different roles. You might be working different jobs or doing too much. But you do need to defend yourself with a shield. Very important. You need to defend yourself. That's too many. But anyway, December. It says something major happening in December this year, 2026. Before it ends, something magnificent. It could be connected to Sagittarius or Capricorn, someone that might be Sagittarius or Capricorn. But December marks a very special time, a time of a lot, because December, it's Sagittarius, it's also Capricorn, it's Saturn and Jupiter. there's going to be a learning experience from which you can really expand your perspective. You need to defend yourself. The shield is about defense. So that's going to be very important, especially when you're doing too much with the hat, working too much, playing different roles, trying to please everybody. You've just got to be a little bit cautious. Now, a bird perched is about waiting for news or information. It's like you're sitting there waiting for something to happen, and news will be on its way. It's going to come to you. There is a doorway, and the doorway is always about a new opportunity. It is also about a new pathway that's about to open up for you, and opportunities are waiting for you. A door is about a new passage, a new way of doing something, or a new path that's about to open up after one that's closing. Now we're going to take on 2 messages from another deck and see what else for you, my dear Taurus. Okay, we got the first one, which is beautiful. You are going to live a life of wealth and luxury, without a doubt. The second message for every Taurus. I want to see if it connects. No, it doesn't. What it's important here. Oh, yes, it might connect, actually. This could be in regard to someone of air energy that might be very supportive with you. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But the reality of the matter is that the heavens are going to be very generous with you. They're going to give you tremendously a lot of wealth, a lot of happiness. Everything is coming your way, and it's going to be abundance, and you're going to live a life of abundance. So that is really wonderful. That is magnificent. And this air energy is someone, like I said, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, someone that is telling you some information, advising you about something, and they want to show you the right way. But of course, when I find out more, we'll get to know exactly who this person is. This is someone that is, I feel like they could be supportive, someone supportive, but we'll find out more as we go along. Let's take 2 more messages, and when I refine it, clarify it, we'll understand more. 2 more messages from this deck for every Gemini. For every... I got caught up in this air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Every Taurus. It says victory and success is going to be yours. Victory and success. This is like the 6 of Wands. It shows that there is going to be so much applause, a job well done. The heavens are approving. They're giving you abundantly. Victory, success is going to be yours, and you are going to live a life of wealth and luxury. So it's all meant beautifully for you. It's all going to be exceptionally well for you. That's great. Now, we're going to take on 1 more message from this deck to see what else for Taurus. Wow. I saw the card before when I was doing this deck, the 3 of Wands, and there it is. You are going to be rewarded for every effort you've put, for all the sacrifices you've made. There's recognition and reward coming your way. Big time. You are going to be loving. And also, this is broadening your horizon. You're thinking outside the box and thinking what to do and how to. You might be thinking even of traveling. Some of you are thinking of traveling. Expanding your mind as to where to live, what to do. There's a lot that you're thinking about. You might start putting them into action. Now I'm going to take 2 messages from this deck for every Taurus to see what else is there. Oh, wow. There's too many, but I'll take them. Oh, no, there are too many. I can't take them. There's 6 of them, but they're very close to the reality. Yeah, they're very close. I've got to take them. Do you know why? I'll tell you why. Because we've got the 6 of Wands here, and that's the 6 of Wands here. So it is connected to you. This is applause for a job well done, a great victory, many rewards coming your way, exceptional amount of rewards are on your way. And part of this is all this, you see, this is victory and success to the highest level and degree. You can't get more power, more powerful minor arcana, but still it's very powerful, the 6 of Wands. It is about extreme rewards for a job well done. It's been applauded by the heavens for all that you've done, all your sacrifices. Big time. It's coming, and it's going to be massive. I'm going to put that one right there. Now, yes, I will take the rest because they're all connected. Now, my dear Taurus, there is a water energy, someone of water energy entering your life. Now, it doesn't matter the gender here, because we've got the Queen. But it doesn't matter if it's any gender. It's just the power energy of water energy. Someone which will find out about this person as to are they new coming in your life? What is their perspective towards your life when I clarify? So we've got water energy. In fact, I'll put it over here. We'll find out about it. It happens at a time where there is an end of a chapter that was suffocating, and it is for that chapter that you are getting all these rewards. You've put up a lot, you've suffocated a lot, you've done so much, you've given out of your energy, you're so depleted, absolutely depleted. And you know what? You're feeling sad and not happy, disconnected. It's like all my effort, everything I did, and where is the reward? I feel alone, I feel lonely, I feel unloved, I feel, this is the cups, you feel like emotionally you're empty. But you know what? It shows that there is someone that really cares about you. This fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, this person is coming to ignite your life. And why I say that? Because it's amazing, my dear Taurus. Your soulmate is fire and water. And we've got fire and water here. But you need fire first to ignite you, to regenerate you. And that's what fire does to earth. And this is the fire energy of someone very strong. Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. At the end of the reading, we're going to find out which one it is. You'll know exactly. For the majority of Taurus, who it's going to be, this fire energy. You'll find out. And who this water energy is too. We're going to find out. But if they're together, united in one person, fire and water, that's your soulmate. So maybe for all this effort, for all that you've gone through, maybe that's what you are going to be getting at the end of the day. That's what you deserve. And defending yourself to get your rights is going to be very important. I see that very, very important. Now, what I'm going to do is very important. Yes, I do have to take two more cards, and then I'll clarify everything so we can understand it. The truth for every Taurus. Let's see where this money is coming from, because there's a lot of it. The seal, oh wow, shows the gift of money. Somebody's going to give you the gift of money. Wow. There is the gift of money and abundance, easy money. Money where you don't, okay, first, let's have a look at this. It says business contract documents, but it says gift of money. The seal is about the gift of money, number one. The feather is about abundance and easy money. Look at this. So you're not going to be working hard for this money. You are destined for a lot of money. And I feel like this money is part of your rewards for everything you've done. Everything you've gone through and done and supported others and sacrificed. This is a reward for you. This is a major reward for all your efforts and everything you have done. And it looks to me, my dear Taurus, that you have sacrificed a lot. Even though you might not think you have, but you have. You've done a lot and you've sacrificed a lot. And I feel like you are going to be rewarded for all that sacrifice. That's what it looks like to me. That's what it seems to be saying to me. If I'm wrong, correct me. This is really important because I'm seeing generosity from the heavens and a lot of rewards and victory. Rewards all over. You got the Six of Wands, right? The Six of Wands and the Three of Wands. Recognition, reward for a job well done. Look at this again, so you can see it and you can read it. And sometimes I like these cards, they've got the answer, because when I've got the normal cards and I talk about them, like for example, when I talk about this, there isn't anything written, so I can say to you, that's what it is. It's wealth, living the life of wealth and luxury. So some cards, when they do have it, it makes a big difference. Like this one here, the Six of Wands. I always read it as the victory and applause for a job well done. And there it is here, victory and success. It's actually written. So it makes a big difference when you see it. Okay, wonderful. Everything is great and you've done well and you are going to be rewarded. And the rewards are going to please you and remove this part of your life that you're unhappy. This easy money that's coming is going to make you think outside the box. You might consider traveling. You might consider buying your own place, living independently maybe. Freedom. To have your freedom. A lot of things are coming your way. A lot of thoughts will change what you're thinking, especially because of this gift of money. This money is so big and it's the greatest generosity from the heavens coming your way. Love that for you. Now, furthermore, in regard to the seal, we've also got many of you are working in your careers, considering clerical work or paperwork or writing. But it is also about a seal. If you've been temporary in a position, it's going to be stabilized, and it's going to be permanent. And then the feather, of course, other than abundance and easy money, it is about divine intervention in your life, in every part of your life. Easy money. They want you to have a life of wealth and luxury. They want you to have an easy life. Light work, even in your career, light work. Some of you air-related work. Some of you just are going to be undecided when this big money comes, and you want to travel, you want to be free. You don't want to be tied down. So travel is there all over the place. Now I'm going to clarify, and I'm going to start with, let's start with what? We'll start with, we know about the recognition. I want to start with this water energy to see what or who is the Queen of Water, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, for all Taurus, the truth. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Straight away, Cancer. This is the moon. The moon is ruled Cancer, but it's also connected to Pisces. They connect the moon to Pisces for some reason. One day I've got to find out what that reason is. The fact of the matter remains that this is someone that's got Cancer in them. They could also be Scorpio. See, we've got the Scorpio here. Is that a Scorpio? Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Let me put my glasses on. Could be. I always refer to this as Scorpio, but it could be just Cancer. Yeah, no, it's a Cancer. It's not a Scorpio at all. There's no tail. So Cancer, very strong. Chinese year of the dog here, very strong also, just so you know. And water energy, Cancer. It's so simple. And we'll see at the end. We'll find out more. The moon is the ruler of Cancer. So we've got Cancer here. And it says you'll be torn between two situations. Could be two places, two houses, two areas, two jobs, two people. It can be people too, even though it's a money situation. And you know what? It says, actually with the Two of Pentacles, it says that the waiting game is over. When you are torn, money comes and puts an end to this confusion, where you want to live or where you want to do. That changes everything. So that is good news. Now I'm going to see who the fire energy is. Who is this fire energy? Who is the King of Wands for every Taurus? I have a feeling they could be Sagittarius, but I could be wrong. Let's have a look. It is someone that you might be working with. There's a business here. It could be a businessman or businesswoman. It doesn't matter about gender. It's a business person, someone that has their own business. There's a lot of profit. Someone that might bring you into their business, and they might offer you a job. It's a very profitable business, like I said. But also there is a lot of celebrations. And the Four of Wands shows that a lot of your wishes and dreams are going to be supported. And you are going to get a lot of blessings and a lot of miracles pouring into your life. You are going to be so much gratitude when this person enters your life. This fire energy. Very interesting. Okay, let's move on to the next level. And there's the Cancer. Look at this. This fell. And this is Cancer also. The sign of Cancer and victory. Wow. Okay, and look at this. It was right on the Queen of Cups, which is this queen here. You see how it's connected? Cancer, again, sitting next to the water energy. It's showing me that the situation with you is going to be all Cancer. One of your twin flames. And if they've got fire in them, which it shows as a fire energy entering your life, it's going to be a soulmate for sure. Okay, now, moving on to the next level, the rewards. Let's have a look at the rewards for every Taurus. What kind of rewards are coming? The end of conflict. Justice will be yours. And you are relocating. You're thinking of moving and living a different life. I have a feeling you want to live independently, more freedom. I feel like you do. You're not traveling. This is not travel. Traveling is there. You're traveling with a feather. That's travel. But justice, to overcome the conflict and to have your peace, you might be thinking of relocating, living independently. Libra here, very strong. There could be someone that's Libra advising you what to do. Could be news or truth coming from someone that's Libra. This is Libra. But it's also justice. You are going to have your justice once you relocate. Very interesting. Wow. Maybe a Libra has told you that there is something happening too much and you are going to be relocating. And that's what this is. But we're going to find out now. Let's have a look at the money. The Nine of Pentacles, living a life of wealth and luxury. Yes, a great new beginning, a new lease of life that gives you compensation, happiness, and you'll be over the moon with this new lease of life. A lot of wealth coming your way, and we're asking about this wealth. This is the 9 of wealth, the 9 of living a life of wealthy people, rich people, not needing for anything. Absolute life of luxury, not needing to work, not needing nothing. And when we asked about it, they're saying the new lease of life, you are going to be wealthy. There's generations of wealth, a lot of money. A lot of money coming your way, my dear Taurus. Heaps of money on their way to you. But it's coming through something very spiritual. Something that your higher self is trying to tell you. You might not be listening. Someone psychic is telling you a spiritual event is going to happen. Now, moving on, and let's have a look at the Page of Swords and see what is the reality of Page of Swords. Right. Oh my God. Look at that. The Page of Swords came up. This is in connection to someone who is very, very strong. Air energy. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And it's about the end of a chapter of this person ruling over you, maybe, or being in control of your life, or finally you're saying goodbye to someone of air energy and moving along. It is about an ending, just like the unicorn. Somebody is ending. I'll just take this other one. Yes, they could be air and earth. Somebody that was air and earth. After their passing, you are able to be more free and know exactly what you want to do. Somebody who was earth and air. Earth being Taurus, Capricorn. I saw Capricorn a few times. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. They could have been like 2 in 1. They could have been Libra, Taurus. Very easily, Taurus, Libra. Possibly. Okay, so that explains what. This is the end of a chapter. It's not a new beginning or someone new coming. It's an end of a chapter. So, very interesting. All right, so now you know what's going on. We're going to move on to the next level. And the next level is, let's have a look at your relationships and how they are doing, or how they will be doing if there isn't one now. The truth for every Taurus. Okay, there is a new passion igniting. Did something else open up now? There is a new passion with someone new. And it looks like the more you talk to this person, the more you get to know each other, the more you're connecting, the more you're becoming, your bond is getting deeper and deeper. But there is also very strong passion between you and someone. Not only a heart-to-heart conversation. It says, allow your heart and your soul to sing with joy. The more you honestly discuss your feelings with each other, the more you'll get closer heart-to-heart. Heart-to-heart conversations are going to make a big difference. So that's really wonderful. Now what I'm going to do is find out 2 more messages from another deck, and then from this deck. Oh, we got the raccoon. That means it's curiosity. You are curious about something. The raccoon is about also solving problems, not only curiosity. Oh my God, look at Cancer. Now you believe me. They doubled it, tripled it, quadrupled it, just so I know that it's the Cancer. There is the Cancer. So you finally see it. There is the Chariot that I said, the Chariot, even the Chariot is Cancer. On top of the moon is the ruler of Cancer here. And then you got the Cancer. In every way, it shows Cancer is the one. This is going to be the one that's coming in your life. This is the one that could be coming between 1 to 3 months, within 1 to 3 months. And it could be happening during the summer months, which is December, January, February. Did we have December? Oh my God, we did have December. Look at that. You could be meeting this Cancer in December. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Our summer months are December, January, February. And we got December. It's 100%. That's when I see it. The accuracy becomes overwhelming. This is incredible. For the majority of you, you are going to be meeting a Cancer that will change your life completely. It's a cardinal sign. It's someone very conservative, but very nurturing, very loving, and very defensive. That's why you got the shield. They are very defensive. Sometimes they don't like change. They're very against change, but they're very sentimental. And that's what you need. Very romantic and very loving. Nurturing Cancer. Beautiful. Okay, now some of you will be screaming, no, I've got a Cancer. They're very moody. Yes, they are moody. Yes, they do go through a hard time and become very sensitive, especially if they've grown up without support, without the good family support. Okay, the raccoon is all about problem solving, like I said, and curiosity. So you'll be so curious going through the all the attributes that come from the raccoon. You want to solve problems, you are curious, you're asking all kinds of questions, but you want to adapt to a new way of life. And you want to create your own life. You want to create something different. And you've got the resources to do so. I feel like this is going to bring you a lot of healing. The letter A is going to impact you, the initial A for Alpha. And 15 is about healing and love. Changes in your love life and changes in your healing. So you are going to go through a lot of healing. I love that for you. And July is going to impact a time where you are going to be thinking outside the box. July. So actually this reading is going to impact your thinking a lot. That's what it tells me. So that's all of that. Now I'm going to take on, oh yes, now we're going to look at the star signs. Actually, there is something missing, but I don't know what it is. Okay, let's go through the star signs and see what are the majority of you, who are you going to be dealing with. Now we know Cancer is number 1, and let's see who the fire energy is. So the truth for every Aquarius, and the truth for, I keep saying Aquarius, look at that. This is Aquarius, by the way. For every Taurus, we got Aquarius, okay, which is connected to this. I feel like this could be someone that's Aquarius, Cancer, that could be leaving. The truth for every Taurus, who they're dealing with, July onwards, they're supposed to meet and so forth. We got Cancer. Look at this, the moon, ruler of Cancer. So Cancer again and again and again. I'm going to put Cancer all over the place here so that we know everything that's happening with Cancer. Let me just remove this. Cancer again. Oh, we got Neptune, which is water energy. I'll put water here. And then we'll work with fire onwards. Just bear with me. So we got Cancer here. There was another place where Cancer was mentioned. Was it the moon? Yes, it was the moon. Oh, yeah. Oh, there it is. The moon is there. This is here. There was one more. Oh, the Chariot. Did I take out the Chariot? The Chariot is another Cancer. We can't deny that. Did I not take it out for some peculiar reason? Okay, we'll leave it at that. That's all right if I can't find it. But we know it was there. So let's move on to the next level. Majority are going to be meeting Cancer in December. We got Pisces. A lot of you might be dealing with Pisces also, but Cancer ruling the way. We got Venus here, which is earth and air. Libra, Taurus. Remember I said there could be a Libra, Taurus here. Libra, Taurus. Let's have a look. Continue on. We got Scorpio, water energy, and then we've got Jupiter, which is Sagittarius. This should be actually number 1. So I'm doing the water here. I'll put the fire here. It's all right. And then we've got earth, and then we've got air. Okay, let's do this. The truth for every Taurus. We've got Capricorn, which is earth over here. And we've got Mars, which is fire, the ruler of Aries. Let's keep going for the truth. I need to do a lot. Venus, which is earth and air. It goes here. It's Taurus, Libra. And then the sun, which is fire. It goes right over here. The ruler of Leo. We need more until we reach to a level where we know, we refine everything and we know what everything is for the majority. And we refine it so that you know exactly who's coming. Mercury is the ruler of Virgo, Gemini. And then we've got Capricorn. Okay, so if there's any Geminis or Libras, no, we haven't. We've only got Aquarius. The planet that unite them with earth and air are coming out. Sagittarius, fire. And Sagittarius goes here because of Mercury. So, sorry, not Sagittarius. Gemini, because there's a Gemini Virgo here. We've got Mercury, and that unites Gemini with Virgo. Then we've got the moon, Cancer again. And then Scorpio. So let's keep going. The truth for every Taurus. Who is Taurus uniting with? July onwards. Who are they destined to be with? We got Scorpio and Pisces coming out. So water energy is 100%. But I just feel the winning one for the majority, because the more the number, the truth, the more the number of one sign, the more of you, Taurus, will be dealing with. Fire, Leo, and we've got Pluto, which is Scorpio, the ruler of Scorpio. Let's move on. Water energy. The truth for every Taurus, or the majority of Taurus, we got Taurus, Libra goes here, and the earth energy. The sun is Leo. Leo seems to be also, oh, that's very strange. Okay, next we got Libra and Virgo both go over here, because the Libra is Libra Taurus and the Virgo is Virgo Gemini. And we've got Libra Taurus again. They're all earth, and we keep going. A few more shuffles and we're going to get there. We got Aries, fire energy, and we got Uranus, the ruler of Aquarius. Okay, we have two that opened up, which is Earth and Mercury, Earth, Virgo, Gemini. Two more shuffles. Okay, wait a second. Two more shuffles. This is the second last. And we've got Virgo and Cancer had to come and make an entry. And then Virgo there, Virgo, Gemini. And the final one, oh, three fell. Let's see what they are. So Scorpio goes over here. Gemini goes over here. Gemini, Virgo, and Neptune, Pisces. And one more shuffle. This is the final one. That's it. It's a done deal. We've got the Sun and we've got Venus. Now, I will start with the water energy. Let's have a look at the water energy to see which one is which. How many is, what have we got? We got Neptune and we got Scorpio, Neptune, Scorpio. Wow, look at Scorpio. So how many Pisces we got? We got 4 Pisces, right? Neptune is the ruler of Pisces. And then we've got 5 Scorpio. Look at that. For many of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. 5 Scorpio. But let's see how many Cancers we've got. And we've got the Chariot being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6. And I feel, to be quite honest with you, I feel like Cancer is number 1. Number 2 for the majority is Scorpio. So Cancer leading for the majority. And just bear with me. And yes. And then Cancer being number 1 for the majority. Second, we got 6 Cancer, 5 Scorpio. Cancer leading for the majority. Scorpio right up there. Second on the ladder for the water energy. And then third on the ladder is Pisces. So the majority of Taurus are going to be, dealing with Cancer, then with Scorpio, then Pisces. Okay, that's the water energy. Then comes the fire. That's your twin flame here. If there is fire within this person, that becomes your soulmate. Let's have a look. I feel like Leo might be very strong, but I could be wrong. Leo, Sagittarius twice. Yeah, Leo's leading. Because there are 4 Leos. Look at that. 4 suns. Which is for the majority in the fire energy that's coming. That's why we got the King of Fire, because actually this should be here too. And that Cancer should be all there too. But this shows to me that Leo, this King of Fire is Leo. Leo's coming in your life, and they're very capable, very powerful. As for fire energy, number 1, Leo, the lion. And they are going to ignite your life in a way where you can't even imagine. From sadness and misery to absolute heavenly success and happiness. So for the majority of you, fire is Leo, and then you got second Sagittarius, and on the same level, and Aries on the same level. But fire, Leo leading the way. And then comes the earth with air, which is a sort of twin flame. Not really, air isn't a twin flame. No, it is a sort of twin flame. Okay, so we've got Venus and Gemini, Virgo, Mercury, Capricorn, Taurus, Libra. I feel like maybe Mercury, Virgo is stronger. Mercury, Venus. Okay, we're going to find out how many Venus, Libra there are. 1, 2, and we've got Justice card. So 1, Justice card, Libra. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 8, Taurus, Libra. 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6, Gemini, Virgo. 2, 4, 6. 6 Gemini, Virgo. Right, a Virgo that's got Gemini in them in one person. But the leading one, for the majority of Taurus, you are going to be dealing with a Taurus, Libra. Very strong. In the earth energy, then comes Virgo, Gemini in one person. And then finally, you've got Capricorn for the earth energy. Okay, and then some of you, a very small amount of you, a small minority, will be dealing with Aquarius, but many of you will be dealing with Aquarius when it comes to family. Family has a lot of Aquarius in them. Even if they're born Aries or Libra or something, they've got Aquarius in them. Aquarius is very strong with family, and there could be an Aquarius leaving your life. Someone that's got strong Aquarius could be leaving your life this year. Okay, and that's that one. That's the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, my dear Taurus. Do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. And I wish you abundance of blessings and a lot of love and light in everything you do. Namaste.